we have a couple NFL rule changes, or at least there were a few that were like, all right, whatever, but then I guess a couple that caught my eye.
A couple of
I
April
guess you know
Fool's Day ones too.
which April. What did you see? That was an April
4 point
Fool's.
field goals.
Hmm. That's a good one. But no. So for 2026 only, upstairs, the upstairs can correct clear and obvious misses by on-field officials. Um,
Across the board.
yeah, which pretty much sounds like we're gonna get a which I don't know. I kind of like. Now it depends though. Is this a situation where anything that anything that is able to be reversed or called? What I mean by
Or
that
is it
is
on
like,
things that we can't review as well?
sure, or
Or
that
can't
too.
reverse?
Like I'm assuming like, okay, maybe upstairs would chime in on like the Isaiah Likely drop in the end zone. Say, is that a catch or not?
But no, all scoring plays get reviewed. So no.
Okay, all scoring plays get reviewed. So then, okay, say that was at the 40-yard line. Then I don't know.
Maybe. Well, I mean, they're getting. I'm assuming it's for, yeah, blatant and obvious PI calls, or I hope they don't like nitpick like holding calls or anything. Like,
That's what I'm
if you
saying
don't
though.
see a holding call, then let it go. Like, cool. Like, there's already too many holding calls, and there's so many holds that happen. Like, don't start throwing flags every time there's a fucking hold.
But then, are they going to be able to go? No, actually, that's not pass interference. Hey, no.
Probably not. I think it's going to be
I,
more for the penalty. Well, no, I
clear
think
and
they.
obvious misses by on-field officials.
I think. Yeah, no. I mean, maybe they can use it both ways too, and they probably will. But I think it'll be more for um, correcting penalties that weren't called, opposed to correcting called penalties.
Approved 5 key rule changes. Okay, headline by enhanced replay capabilities to correct clear and obvious errors if a work stoppage occurs with the referees union.
Oh, this is it. If it's fucking replacement refs.
Oh no. I was gonna. That was gonna be my next thing. Is this is because of the.
Oh, this is only if there's replacement refs.
No. This is happening because of the possibility of replacement refs.
So it's across the board this year, regardless of if there's replacement refs or not.
Yes.
Because there might be replacement refs. Okay.
So it sounds like, because here's the thing. You got to think, everything we've listed off, or anything we've listed off that's already able to get reviewed, obviously that's not what they're talking about. So they have to be saying, okay, no, we can reverse certain calls. We can chime in on pretty much anything. But yeah, no, I'm hoping it's not like, are they going to chime in on super blatant holds, like by a left tackle?
Yeah.
Like if he's just fucking choking him.
You know what I hope they chime in on?
Hmm.
False fucking starts.
False starts.
That'd
Like
be
what?
nice.
That's the thing is, what are they going to chime in on? And then how deep is it going to get? And then where do you start to actually split hairs? What's
It's
a
probably
blatant?
gonna be hella. They love that. What's that stupid penalty they call it? Illegal formation, with the with not being lined up with the center's ass, whatever the hell it is. You could call an offside, but those are rare. Like
Call
defensive
offsides.
offside.
Well, I mean, it sounds like they can pretty much call anything, but then it's like, but then you get to a problem where it's like, if they call certain holds, then is it really fair? Because it's up to their judgment to what's a blatant hold, what's
But
not.
that's like the thing with like the MLB. Like if a catcher like frames a strike, it makes a ball look like a strike, then is it a ball? Like if a O lineman makes a hold look like not a hold, is it a hold?
Maybe. I
Like if the
meant
refs
more.
don't catch it.
See that. Well, that's the thing. I meant more of like because the refs didn't catch it. If they saw it, how many times do they just go, okay, whatever, that's fine.
Exactly. Like, I don't think they'll be using it like that. Now, my problem is when these liberties are going to be taken.
Probably like fourth quarter of really important primetime games.
Figured. Yeah.
And it's gonna be the
It'll
wrong
be like,
decision.
oh, doom, booth review, doom, call reversed, or PI, or oh, that wasn't holding, or this is holding, or whatever. Chiefs win.
But like, are they gonna call like random, face masks that get missed? Are they gonna call or random hands to the face by a DN? What if it's the weak side linebacker on the other side of the field and he goes up to a guard and Alvin Kamara is already 40 yards down the field and he hits him? Are they gonna call that illegal hands to the face or what? It's I don't know. It's already scary enough to think about replacement refs.
Dude,
but
I'm really afraid of that. Yeah,
I will say, when it comes to replacement refs and them putting in this rule, I'll put it to you like this. You know what? We're stupid. This is how we're going to know what kind of things they're talking about when they say this is, talk about this rule. So they implemented this rule for just 2026 because of the possibility of having replacement refs. And then they mentioned the Fail Mary. Fail Mary that we just talked about last episode. They mentioned that, basically saying they want to avoid things like that.
But again, those already get reviewed.
You're right, but it's like, I guess
that play got reviewed in 2014.
Here's the thing, though.
2012.
It sounds like whoever is up here making these decisions isn't the person making the normal decisions. Like, this is someone who's chiming in on who's chiming in.
Yeah, like this is. We're taking over now.
Yes, right. Yeah, like, yeah, I don't.
But again, like, the game isn't reffed from up top.
Yeah.
And if it was, it'd be a lot different. It'd be reffed a lot differently.
Yeah, I don't want it AI reffed. I just want the referees to.
Like, I hope there's a lot of games where this feature is not used. Like, a 1 o'clock game, Panthers fucking
Titans.
Jets. Did we say Jets?
I said Titans. You said, yeah, Jets. Same
difference. There's no need to use this feature at all.
No.
No one cares. Now, granted, it might be used in an important game, but I feel like it has to be like blatant and obvious.
Yes, it had to be very blatant
really
and obvious.
Big no calls.
Because it's just I don't know. I don't need AI calling every single hold, every single block, every single whatever. Teams can declare onside kicks at any time again. Remember they changed it to where you could only do it in the fourth quarter last year, and I believe you had to be down. I don't think you could do it.
You did have to be down.
You had to be down, and I think.
But you still have to declare.
You have to declare, but you can declare it at any time during the game.
That's fine.
So still no onside kicks.
It's hard to trick people with an onside anyway.
But you can't now, the way it's set up. Everybody's down now. So you can't do an onside kick. You have to kick it. In the kicking zone.
Yeah. So that's okay, perfect. That's just regular onside rules.
And then I saw something else. It was like I guess when last year, if you kicked it from the 50, you could kick it out of bounds, and it would like, I don't know what I'm trying to think of an example they used. Like, okay, Dallas did it against Kansas City where there were some fouls involved in the extra point, so they kicked from the 50, and they kicked it out of bounds, so they couldn't return it. And I guess for some reason didn't get penalized for it or whatever. So now it's that's why I didn't even include it, because it was so stupid. It was like there won't be an incentive for kicking it out of bounds from the 50 now.
Okay.
It's like, all right, I don't know how many times that's really happening, but it just bothers me. Like how many, like, I don't know. These are the stupid rules we're harping on. Like that's what we're worried about.
Kickoff rules.
And you know what's funny? They specifically said tush push will not be addressed at this year's meeting.
It's not going to get addressed.
No. But it, this is what bothers me though. I don't even hate the tush push at this point. Like, it is what it is.
Yeah,
But don't not address it because Philly didn't win the Super Bowl or because Philly wasn't the best team in the league this year.
agreed. Because the
Address it.
Bills used the fuck out of it.
Like, what if this is the year that, enough teams say, yeah, hey, fuck it, we'll get rid of it. It didn't help them anyways this year. Maybe it's not effective, and they just get rid of,
Well,
like, fuck
it's
that.
also just it's bad for the game. Like, it's not a fun play. It's not a cool play. It's not cool.
No, but I'm saying that's not fair for Eagles fans or for the Eagles period. For it's like, so when the Eagles win a
Oh
Super
yeah,
Bowl,
when it's working,
they got to address the tush
get
push
rid
at
of
the
it.
next meeting, and they got to vote
Exactly.
on possibly getting rid of it or not.
Well,
When
that's the thing. Like,
if the Eagles lose, we're not addressing it. They're gonna come out and say we're not addressing it.
here's yeah, exactly. Here's the thing. Like, we're not gonna ban the Titans because they fucking suck. Like, if the Titans were good and they were doing something good, then we might want to ban a play. But like, if the tush push isn't working for them, then sure, don't ban it. But I just think it sucks for the game. Um, and like, yeah, watching that Bills Jags game, it was fucking awful. The final fucking 2 minutes of it, it was literally tush pushes from the 40.
Bills Jags game.
This is
Yes. Okay.
wild
Yeah.
card.
Yeah. Yep. Okay.
Tush pushes from the 40.
But that's really it in terms of rules and everything. But we mentioned Eagles.